Alright, I'm back. I got some fun stuff to play with too. Check this out. Got the broom. Um, I also got your stolen staff. So, as a glam. Yeah, I paid anyway, I paid some money to get this stuff. So, it's all good. So close yet so far. Something, a very agitated state. Those goddamn haulers. Who do they think they are? I paid good money to, you there. You're not one of those task-seeking adventure types, are you not? Somewheres I ordered from an old alien merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obligated to bring them any no further, the lazy bastard said. Gate to the bazaar still's the bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Oh, so they won't deliver your stuff, huh? Wow, they just shoved them at the gate. Just in random places. Wow. Yeah, everyone in Oda is kind of a jerk. There's good people here, but at the same time, it's like... The fish aren't biting. Got that right. God, those oafs better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them? Oh, hey, yes. Everything, excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from sun-silk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Uda, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxury gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. So long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the supervisor have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows, but Gil is harder to come by now. And more so with each passing day. That's all that's left to the bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, and yet none make effort to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. Wow. That's pretty dark. That's some grim. Oh, man. Oh, I can't do grandma plates right now. So good. That's done, okay. What is this one? Getting your bearings. Please, you must help me. My father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's officially by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of... Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father. No doubt he'll be dwelling about the you. Okay. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. That's the thing about it. Oh, okay. And like I said, using Black Mage, leveling Black Mage like this is the best way, of course, of action, I feel, because like I said, I need a magic user. Mm-hmm. Mhm. Yeah. Where's my chocobo at? My chocobo ain't around. I want that. I guess he must have that's what it was. Yeah, I want my chocobo out for all this. Because the more we... Because every time we defeat enemies and stuff, we get like, experience and things. And this also goes towards his, He'll also get, like I said, experience points. We are trying to push him into 20. Get him all his skills. Like enchanted mine. Oh, I can't get that. Okay. I can enchant it because you can get all these skills. You can get him everything. It's just you have to grind. You have to grind him up. Oh, there you are. Don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next, more than like magnetite. Thought I asked that of you, did he? So that's to fix up the old compass and put it back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, hmm? I've a vessel what's barely seaworthy and scarce big enough for me to learn. I've no crew, no hands to help with the hull, all bloody day at sea. Busting my ass gets me a few kill at best. God's days weren't what they were. Time was you could scarce count the ships what used to make breath here. There weren't no empty coin purses or stomachs at it and all. It is so hard to read this sometimes. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow and wake of some monstrous. I think I'm gonna stop reading, actually. It's so hard to. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Working man. Compass and broken with dreams. I think what it is I'm trying to make myself read it instead of just naturally reading it. Like, I'm trying to read it for everyone else instead of just being like, yeah, just read it for yourself. Maybe that's what it is. It feels it flows naturally when I read it for myself instead of trying to read it for everyone else. And I appreciate what you did, friend. I mean, imagine I give it some more thought. Give it some more thought, though. And out to sea and all, but even with my compass fixed, you can't get anything. Was waylaid by some common muggers who stole the lures, doesn't all. Hold. Must have fell some earth spirits to get that. Am I right? So I reckon you could put down a few goblins. Did I suppose I could make do with just 2 of them? A couple of copper ones. Serve for now. I mean, I could just, if you could convince me, I could just build the fishing rods. I think we can make fishing rods. Is that a crafting thing? I can't remember. I don't remember 90% of my crafting stuff. Oh yeah, I should do that too. Because I know I have it. See what you do now. Let me see something real quick. I hope I have it. Aha, I do have it. We can be black mages together. There we go. Yeah. Now we're both black mages. The outfit I'm using is temporary though. I need to unlock outfits. Probably artifact outfits later on and then be like, yeah, there we go. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same friend, 2 copper lords to get me back. Okay. I'll be damned, me old copper lords. Never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells. Them goblins sure saw the banging them up. Ain't gonna go catch no fish with ease. That's that. Must be now himself. Telling me to give up my sea leagues. Might be as there's a new slave wanting out there. Somewhere. Maybe me conscience will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never held no place else home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors. See what else is out there for me. Well, don't do that just yet. Yeah, now she's... Search and seizure. Could we be searching for someone to help her with the land prospect? The site's set on... Yeah. Now this is the story. It's terrible, Ronald. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we're in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us. You smell that, Kapipi? That's the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the distance rather than accept it. Brave but bold. Back for more, Kenrick? How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull? I'll die before I see one ill of this land fall into your hands. Easy to arrange, so I assure you come. Kupipi. Kupipi is actually another Taru Taru in 11. That's why that seeing her name makes me think of that name, and that's why I mix them up. Listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You're no hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings, and when I am finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid foreign man, you couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast of visitors, our guilt of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. Yep. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival. We mourned together each life in the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place, and I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood, or I let you destroy it. Stubborn girl, no matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of procedures have already been posted, and I'd not think of taking them down were you. End the feudal fight, Kikibu. There are far more of us, and if you're truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Ronald, please, the rights of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. You know, I have a few 100,000 gil. How much you guys paying for this place, may I ask? Because, you know, I could just outright buy this area, buy the land, and then we could just keep it. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying I could just buy this place outright, couldn't I? I wish you could do that. I wish you could put that choice in. It's like, you know, this is about money and control, right? Well, I've got a few million gil that I could just drop on this place and keep it safe. I mean, afterward, you don't even have to pay me anything afterwards. You could just put a sign up that says, owned by Ron Stoppable. Don't even try. All you gotta do. Like, the whole land is owned by Ron Stoppable. Don't try to buy it because he'll probably just slaughter you. Or set you on fire. And then they're like, who's Ron Stoppable? It's like Warrior of Light. Oh. No thanks. Oh, we're out of magic. I need to transpose. There we go. See, I'm not used to that yet. I'm so used to Monk and not having to worry about using MP or anything. That's what makes this so interesting. Beat you with my broomstick. I thought you might be along. Kitty, you're too late. The demolitions are already on their way. Every building bearing a rated seizure will be rubble within the hour. The Brits! You! What have you done? By that means, my men! No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon and with far more fearsome company. You made an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the bar struck from the map. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eurasia. Well, that's going to be impossible. Because it's not only written in every history book in Eurasia, it's also on every website that has to do with Final Fantasy XIV. In our realm. So, gone for now. Yeah, he's gone for now. That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he brings. I've never had a way with words. Bloody parley things, but we would like to thank you, Ronald. You're not just saved the silver bone, you saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now that I'll have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through the gate. We'll stand with you. What do you... saw what you did for us, having Ronald here chase off Kendrick of all and all. It's true, there ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home, goddammit. And I, for one, ain't ready to give it up just yet. This is home. And even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together. And most of all, thank you, Ronald. There's no more fine garments of gold spoon and brocade here. No more bustling ports with ships full of cargo and fish, but better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us. Our memories, our past, our history. That is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend us, the home we live, and from now on we will do no less to ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask you. This letter, I wonder if you would deliver it to Momodi for me when you next visit Oda. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. It's off. See, that's what this is why you should technically, if you're a lore, if you like story and lore, you should technically be doing the side quest. That's why when Endwalker comes, I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna we're gonna do every side quest in Endwalker. Everything. The moment it's open, we're doing them. Because I said in Shadowbringers that I wouldn't do the side quests because I'll save them for an alt job. But it's like, but then look what happened. I let them all just sit there and sit there and sit there, and now it's come to bite me back, come back on me. But it's fine. Fine. I love it. I can truly say I love this game. It's just so full of stuff. It's just so full of everything that makes it fun. And you don't see that you don't see that much in games anymore, to be honest. Like, the only thing we're getting now is remasters that are somewhat broken, or like, what's all this then? You've got something for me? Oh, a letter. Now who would think to Kikibu? Haven't had word from that old girl in ages. How's the dear doing? That's Kikibu, alright. Time was I used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was way back when it was still the busiest hub in Danaland, mind you. Old Kikibu and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. Kikibu, who's the very heart and soul of that place. Hell, even most folks here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folks were nearly forced from their van. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Gil, the Silver Bazaar, will be a rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I thank the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kikibu and the Bazaar. Aw. Oh, nice. We get rings finally. The money. I think I'm on a level 8, aren't I? Did I find the number? Yeah, I'm level 8. Yeah, I don't have any rings. Kind of disappointing. Yeah, the Sands of Debt is actually. But so we spend, like I said, I spent all that time being like, oh, I even did that in Stormblood, which could be like, I'm gonna do all the side quests, and then never did it. And then Shadowbringers came, I'm gonna do all the side quests, never did it. Never did them. Endwalker, no. But the reason why I don't do them at the same time I didn't, it's because of the fact, sadly, that if you dilly-dally too long, if you're trying to avoid spoilers, if you take way too long, and in this day and age, when it comes to like trying to get avoid spoilers, it's harder now than ever to do it. Because the moment a game comes out and there's like things happening in the game, like an expansion, everybody's rushing to get that out there. They're doing as fast as they can to get that information out there. They're like, oh, look what this is, look what's here. Look what the endgame boss is. Look who you fight at the end. It's like, no. And it's everywhere. Like, you have to literally not get online in order to deal with that. The sign with the shrews. Land has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say that it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We've even introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Also, they've been nigh eradicated by snipping shrews, or critters native to these parts. Unless we save the earthworms, this entire plot won't yield as so much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Not the pumpkins! Won't you help us by thinning out the shroom population? Yeah. We must. My pumpkins! La pumpkins! If we don't have pumpkins, what will we do? God. The life. Oops. You know what would have been an interesting technique? Notice how we're in Umbral Fire right now. It would have been great if during Umbral Fire, your casting speed increases. For that element. So if you're like casting fire, it'll cast much faster. It'll be more powerful and much faster. That would help us. I feel like that would help mages a lot. Thank you, friend. You truly are the champion of earthworms. Now we can look forward to the plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which ones will grace the Sultana's plate. Oh, you got another quest. Hang on a second. You know what? I don't know why I'm not doing that. I should be live for all this. Give me a moment. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. There we go. An idle adventurer is a sorry sight. I've no need of assistance at the moment. Perhaps someone at the coffer and coffin once for a helping hand. Wububaru, the resident chef, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes, and I hear his current fascination is fish. If you were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'll be grateful. Now, I'm a simple farmer, and don't know much about fish, but I do know what I like. And I like Oruban. You won't find a more succulent fish in these parts, I tell you. You have a mind to give some fish to Borubu? I can wholeheartedly recommend Fatty Oruban. 4 slices or so should be enough for him to... Yeah, go kill fish. It's fish time. So used to being on the second one that that's why I keep changing about it. Wow, that is... Man, you can fire from way, way far away. That's pretty impressive. Hang on. Oh. You will not get away from me. Oh. I think I need to kill these. Yeah. Thank God I have this chocobo here. Thank goodness. Come on, where's the third one? Does this work? Oh, I'm just disappointed. My day is now ruined. My day is ruined now. No offense. Oh. Flickers. Oh, that's the Red Mage quest line. Okay, what that is? Fish, fish frutal. There's no suitable species, but I shall not surrender. There it is. Of course, but wait, how did you know of my a priori endeavor? Well, it matters not. The situation you suggest is sensational. Saute with salt, a squirt of sun lemon, so simple yet sublime. Fish is a costly commodity here in Thanaland. Were it not for your local... Yeah, I would have been forced to fork out a fortune just to have some blood hitter. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you have a quest too. Is this clean? I can't tell. Let's remove something. If it's possible. Oh. Sure. Oh, that is the only problem with this is can't. It's tasting of the shrews. Oh bugger, my store of shrew meat is nearly gone. The meat is an indispensable ingredient for making my smoked shrew loaves. They're famous for their fantastic flavor. Okay, I'm interested. Fortunately, I am no fool. In preparation for this possibility, I have set 2 barrel traps outside of our establishment. Alas, I am not accustomed to butchering live beasts. If you could do the deed in my stead and bring me the meat, I could continue to cook. I guess we're gonna be wiping this area out of quest and stuff. It's an ant line. Right on here. There you go. Have you carved up the critters? Quick, else my customers will complain. This rich, robust redness. True meat is lean yet lovely. I'll learn you. Flattered in my secret sauce, it's smoked. It is a symphony of savory sensations that will satisfy even the most critical connoisseur. I'll be the judge of that, considering I'm level 80 in Korean. It takes time to prepare it properly, though, so I fear we may be forced to deny our dedicated customers their desired dinner regardless. That it? Yep, that's it. What are you? What level are you? 8? Bloodied and bowed. See that bloke over there? Which one? Ooh. And he's hurting bad. Now it ain't exactly my job to mind his business. I'm a torch, a blade. But at the end of the day, we're both people, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I went over to him just earlier, asking what's wrong, but he refuses to tell me, the stubborn bugger. Seems his pride's more important to him than his life. What is it with men and acting tough? I tell myself I've tried, but the fella ends up not kicking the bucket. I don't want that on my conscience. I know this is sudden, but could you try and talk to him into drinking a high potion? I'd sleep a deal better for it. I ain't got one on me, but one of the fellows over yonder sells them. Who are we talking to? I don't have a health potion on me. I don't have a high potion on me, personally. Did I buy a new weapon? Oh, and so do I want to stat? I'm gonna have to start using, because that's what the end game item is. Weaponry. Wait, I'm already wearing all this, huh? Oh, you have... Oh, I look so much better now. Yes. Do you have leggings that are better? Yeah, you do. Fine with me. That's good. Oh yeah. Oops. High potion. Normally don't carry around high potions. But irrelevant. Ah, breathe also. Oh boy, just breathe. Pain is just a weakness leaving my head. If only I'd saved the high potion. I think it's... Relax. You're not dead yet. I don't really need this, but if you insist, you have my thanks, adventurer. I was resigned to suffering in silence, for Osbert the Undying, veteran of countless battles, could not afford to show weakness to my colleagues and our allies. They look to me for inspiration, you see, to think that I was almost brought low by a gentle blow to the head. I was only incapacitated for a few moments, I think. To repay you for your discretion in this delicate matter, I should share with you my warrior's wisdom. You must practice your juggling. Use heavy stones at your own peril. Oh, so that's why you got upset. Oh, wow, I wish I knew this sooner. I wouldn't have bought it. I have to buy that. Oh, that's fine. What now? Only one. Sometimes the old ways are best. Sometimes. Looking to help out around the station, are you? Well then, how about hunting some hammer beaks? We just received an order from something for silver ingots. They need it to make silverware, so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by melting it in a furnace lined with a layer of bone ash. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammer beak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. If you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Burgagear in my stead, I'd be forever grateful. Coffee. Still got killed at hammer. Also gotta. I'm gonna look at my Oh God, you need 8 of them? Oh boy. All right, fine. We're doing this. What? Do that and get all your I guess. I don't. Like I'm trying to play with 4 buttons and already with just 4 buttons and it's like complicated for me. There we go. Oh, wait a sec. What? There's got to be a place I can go in. I told her so. I told her. What the hell is that incompetent little runt doing anyways? Rare orders like this may be. We should always be keeping hammer big ribs on hand. I'll be damned. Guess the girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, Venture. Don't quite understand it myself, but them fellows straight said to do it the old way, even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my gill. So if that's how they want it, just goes to show that the Thermogage Guild has more money than it knows what to do with? God, what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. So it's the Thaumaturge Guild, huh? Well, I guess now I see why they want the bones added into the mixture. The moment he said that, that made me realize, oh, I know what now I get it. They're up to something. I have that one. I have that one. Yeah, I have all level 8. In the court of the Rat King. You there, help me. A mischievous quorum has stolen our cargo. The thieving rats love anything that sparkles, and they've made off with several coffers of precious stones. So, if you ever see her, will flay me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the car. Fled to their lair to the southwest. Follow the tracks, and you'll be bought. We zoom out a little bit. Oh. Alright. Time for more experience. Oh, this will put me at level 10, by the way. Which is good. Then that means that... one more. I think. There we go. Bring out your dead. We'll go immediately do that after I get this done. I'll do the next. Good. My God, I keep thinking he's gonna kill it, and then it's like, I keep thinking that Rufus is gonna kill the enemy, and then it never happens. Okay. Oh. Oh. You're back. Please tell me you've retrieved the gemstones. Bless you, Traceover adventurer. Thanks to you, my hive will remain intact. It's hard to believe that the Quorum used to be honest merchant. Some of them even lived in Udar, but then the beastmen were banished from the city and the Quorum lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving, and others petty crimes to survive. It's a sad tale, but sadder still that most of the citizens couldn't care less. So that's it. This area is done. This place has been... Can I please... Oh my God. Okay, they're 12. So it would be best to go back. Yeah. Trying to move the cursor on the map with a controller is rough. $57. Ooh, okay. Oh, you can't what you call it this, can you? You can't. Yeah, I can't be died. Kinda sad, really. Wait, I have a new ability. Sleep. Puts targets and all nearby in there. Oh. Okay. The threat policy? Policy? Yes, Ronald, yes. Aura power surrounding you is palatable. A glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Felicity. Ah, so Ronald, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No. No, lads, but trips to the privy? Very well. How magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flames devour, ice entombs, lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But all such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flames spreaders out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no more. Know you this threat, and mind you the limit of your mortal vessel. Terrifying thought, isn't it? The thaumaturge who has extinguished his arcane reserves is not but a man with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well escalate the etheric energy flowing through our veins, but our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expositor of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean to the umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spell is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find a potency of his incarnations enhanced, but at a greater cost to his etheric stamina. Now, with the concept of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 Eves. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the auditory. So, I think this is supposed to be the quest line where they give you transpose, but because we've changed, everything has changed. Because they changed the job and stuff around. Where am I going? Oh, I was just there. Yeah. We'll do this quest and then I'll have to come back here and just start doing all these quests around. Because that's the mission. Do all the side quests and clean this whole place up because God, it's 8 of them? Different. Oh, I gotta... Oh, the target thing cuts into the Okay, we're gonna have to change that, I guess. Or make it smaller. I think transports used to be a longer cooldown, but now they seem to have made it align with like your whatchamacallit. That's the problem too, is like you don't see a noticeable effort, like a noticeable difference until later on with this job. Like between having a full umbral fire and a full bumper rise. Damage wise. Right now, yeah. Yeah, fire is stronger than ice. But later on, it's just gonna go all over the place, I think. I'm trying to remember how it worked back all the way back in Heaven's Ward. When I was playing it and getting yelled at constantly about thunder. This time, I know about how thunder works. It's a dot, so it's gotta be placed all the time. Because that's the thing I always said, is like, back then, it was like, why do I need to use thunder? Why? It doesn't do that much damage. It's like, and then you're... That's back then when I didn't know about dots and stuff. Aha, you arrived before me, upright and breathing. Wonderful. It's so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Ronald, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Ran out of... Well... Technically, I would, yeah, I would have a whole, most practical indeed, a discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies as a sound excited, but should there be nowhere left to run. A vial of ether. Yeah, an ether. The drought of the gods. Ether remains indeed. Any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation value this substance above all others. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of Beastman in activity. It seems the Armani's raiding party has attacked the caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of... No, not the ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test. Annihilate those Amages, bandits, and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Kokobuki has an additional quest. While you're busy incinerating them, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. So it's... Okay, Drybone. Bye. Huh. Gotta start. Okay, 17, 18. Oh boy. That's very interesting. Knock knock. Boy, I was expecting a challenge. Ha! You know what? After this quest, I'm gonna play against that card player. I do detect the scent of ether, and I trust that stench is the Amaja's blood. Yep, here you go. 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Ronald's lesson has had the desired effect. I assume the vile vicious liquid you had there is beastman blood. Coco Pusai should be pleased. You left word for me to visit the Osroy. Have you finally decided to begin my training? Chargy. Ah, good of you to come. Ronald here was kind enough to obtain a supply of blood for you. Alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you have been using the substance in your research to create a mana amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the result of your experiments. So you see, Usai, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You need to become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see, but this is another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. We cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything for it. I do apologize, brother. I sometimes forget how difficult it must be having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As I mentioned before, Ronald, Coco is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his nerves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on this unpleasant circumstance. For you, on the other hand, are brimming with potential. Remain diligent in your studies and do not cease in your effort to expand your wellspring of power. Hey, as a master, as a god of alchemy, you're better off behind the workbench. Trust me on this. The things you can create as as a whatchamacallit is far beyond what anybody here can do. I guess I'm... Yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah, level 11, I shouldn't have... Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get the cards from this person rather for the moment. Think of it like a small break from doing side quests non-stop.